Hey everyone, TimaeuSS, welcome to another Etheria restart video, and today I'm going to show you my Terramaton Inferno team. And oh boy, Terramaton Inferno has been ramped up in terms of difficulty. Actually, every single Inferno mode is insane, but we managed to join the dark side by using a Shadow Sania Lily with the newest Holding Edition. Now, this state can be much improved, and the stat requirement on this isn't as insane. Let's go over the characters, and I'm going to show you how to do this. It's currently, and I say currently because I think one day this will reach auto. Okay, and right now you're gonna have to do a little bit of a manual, but I've got about the 20 to 30% auto rate on this. But let's take a look at how we can make this more stable. Now this is my Lily, okay, super fast, but you don't need to make her this fast because the first turn is wasted anyways. So you can shave off even 40 speed off of my build, and I think it'll be fine. And of course she's on Gigabyte. And the skill investment though, S1 ideally max, so you get the 100% chance of assist. Now the beauty about Shadow Sania is that she is an absolutely insane character that is being used across pretty much a lot of the content that you see right now that is just impossible to clear in Inferno, and she has her S1 maxed. So yes, that's right, Lily S1 max and Sania S1 max is going to make this quite expensive, especially if you're a free-to-play player. But the good part is that if you have these two characters, you can use them for all the other Inferno game modes, okay, especially the shells. And Doki Doki Aurora, I'll have my team showcase to you guys as well. But here we are with the S1, and the rest is going to be unmaxed. I did run Shadow Sania with 111, which means level 1 for the first skill. It leaves less room for error, but it is also doable as well. It's just that the duration of the dot is increased to 2 turns, which yeah, it's pretty big. So now I'm looking at the setup. She's relatively fast, 156 accuracy, and then we've got Jackal. You can use the black flag as well to make her faster. Now Freya is decently fast, and that is going to be a 111 Freya. You can see no skill investment needed. She is just that good, and just get her some speed. And I don't even have effect accuracy for it to apply the nightmare because it doesn't honestly matter that much here. I just want her to be tanky, and because she's gonna apply the shield from her artisan, you can use the lower equivalent, which is the diamond heart. Okay, and yeah, that's gonna be super helpful. Now Valerian has been so good across all of the Inferno stages. You don't have to make her fast, just build her super tanky. You can see I've got her at a ton of HP, and ideally you have the S3 maxed, okay, even though she's an SR unit. But I've seen a level 1 on the S3 skill 3, but S3 max makes it a lot more stable. I'm testing out a new Ember build, which allows her to survive one more turn, which sometimes is really good because that means the dots will tick one more time, and that does come up. And last but certainly not least, I've got Holden right here. I will need to refine this build because you don't need that insanely high effect accuracy, because if you crit, you will increase, I believe, your double the chance. Yeah, you can see that the double the chance of applying your skills. So you actually want effect accuracy, and probably crit. You can see mine is unupgraded skill-wise, so no investment needed, and just one copy at 5-star. I do have the codex, so he can use the S3 twice. And yeah, let's take a look at what we are doing here. So now, the boss is going to start and going to apply a defense down. It doesn't really matter who that defense down hits, because you will be able to make sure that character stays alive with the Valerian passive. Now, we're going to start with the dot. Here, it's just going to not go through the immunity, so it doesn't matter. Freya, though, this is the reason why manual is going to be important here. We had to use the defense buff to make sure that everyone has that defense buff before the yeah, this AoE comes in. You can see it doesn't even trigger the Valerian passive. My Sania did manage to tank this through, and now it's just going to be applying multiple dots. So Lily is going to trigger, and boom, 2 dots applied here, and we are going to go once again, and another 2 dots applied. We will use the S3 to make sure that we get one more cheat death proc, and now the enemy is going on the Valerian. And you can see Codex working here because we have the S3 up once again, and that's going to dispel the buff. And here we go. We are going to push with the S3, and yeah, landing the Nightmare is great here, but yeah, it's not absolutely needed. And here comes the AoE, but because we have the artisan proc as well as the defense, it's completely fine. And again, we're gonna follow up with Sania, and look how many dots there are already. Okay, you can see that the enemy, ooh, that's a lot of dots, and perfect time to use the second skill to increase the debuff stacks and apply even more debuffs. And Lily is up once again, and this is pretty much a guaranteed run, okay? Because even, for example, Holden dies here, which he won't because of the Valerian passive, it's absolutely fine because Valerian still has the Ember, which means the dot will trigger one extra time, so that is perfectly fine. And we're gonna go again with the Shadow Sania, apply more dots, and then Holton, yeah, why not just push back, but that gets resisted, and we'll buff once more with the Lily, and that is it. And yeah, the boss can cut, take their turn, can kill one more character, it doesn't matter, you can take another turn, because once the boss cuts in and then takes a turn like here, and yeah, just dies to dot. So there's quite a lot of room for error. Oh, nice drop on the ether plague, which this is the specialized core that does drop from the Inferno clear, even though this one is I'm not too sure. A defense boost, yeah, it gives HP and effect. Actually, I mean, it's got no speed, but hey, you know what, at least it is an extra free set. This is pretty decent though, but I do need a 3 on that. Anyhow, hopefully this was helpful and going over the Inferno Terramaton clear. I think don't worry about this too much, because you'll eventually get it, and having dot is ultimately just the best way to go. Now, the previous teams, the one-shot teams, they still work. They're not going to be as good as dots. It's about a 60 to 80% clear, and it's super heavily gear gated, right? Okay, it's not even in the fastest list right now, so we can't really see. Pretty much everyone has reset their Diddings, their Chloros, and yeah, we do get a few resets, so this might be a good time, because the Inferno units are so overtuned, all right, the bosses, and it's completely different than the last closed beta test. And yeah, we have to switch to the dark side using dots. Now for the Doki Doki, I will probably show you guys the exact same team I was running before, so you can take a look at that, and I'll have some of the Infernal shell clears as well. But anyhow, thank you so much once again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.